fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system.
Spectre,
What is up, everybody? How you doing today? Happy 5th day of Pride Month. I hope you're doing well. I hope your month has been going well so far. Woo! Yeah. I'm always there since I followed. I didn't miss one stream, I guess, and why it's saying the terror starts soon in your stream is always no terror. Well, it's funny you should ask that, Hannah, because originally, and as you can kind of see from the background of the stream, when we first started streaming, we were exclusively playing horror games, so like Dead by Daylight, other spooky games, you know. And then slowly the content started evolving to be more variety, so more like horror and sci-fi games, and then it went into sci-fi games, and then we were playing a lot of Sea of Thieves. So now it's just whatever, and now it's on Pokemon. So it's a little bit everything. But I feel like that kind of captures a lot of the duality of my tastes. Like I like things horror, I like things sci-fi, but I also am into Pokemon, so like a little bit of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. When TCG Live? Soon. I promise you we will do it soon. And mostly because I've gotten a little burned out from TCG Pocket, so I don't like love it as much as I did before. I don't find the time to play it a lot. But I've been playing more of the TCG Live because it's the actual card game, so I'm like training my decks and stuff like that. There was also a new promo that came out in TCG Live where you enter in a promo code and you got like 2,000 points too. Let me see if I can find out what that code is, and I'll post it in the chat so you can enter that on your game, Hannah. Let me see. So the code is, and you just copy it like this directly and paste it into the shop. So it is TCGL turns 2. So this is the 2nd anniversary of Pokemon TCG Live. So if you copy that code, go into the shop screen on TCG Live, enter that code in there, you will get 2,000 credits for each of the currencies in the game. So yeah, that's pretty handy. Sorry, one second. I'm doing like 3 things at once, looking all over my different monitors. Okay. All right. Hey, how's it doing tonight? We're doing well, man. How are you doing? Today's the first day of the Nintendo Switch. Did you get a Nintendo Switch? I know that like that is like the big hot item that everybody is trying to get right now. It just came out, and so everybody's trying to get their hands on a Nintendo Switch 2. But yeah, I know it's nuts. It reminds me of whenever I used to work at Best Buy. So I worked at Best Buy for about a year and a half, and it was right when the Nintendo Wii came out, and it was madness because we only were getting like allocations of maybe like 2 a week, maybe if that. And basically the rule was we'll put them on the shelf. If you happen to be there at the right time, then you will get one. But we're not going to hold them for anybody. We're not going to hide them for anyone. We just, you know, when we get them, we put them out. Never have I ever. Okay, let's do that. So, for those that don't know, never have I ever, whenever somebody redeems a never have I ever, I pull a card from the never have I ever deck, hold it up to the screen. If you have done the thing that it never has we said we did, then raise a hand in the chat, put a hand emoji, a hand emote, whatever, or even better, tell us the story. Let's see. Hold on, let me find a good one. Oh yeah, today's question of the day is what fictional rock band or musician's concert would you most like to attend and why? So think of like a band or a recording artist from a movie or a TV show or something like that. Never have I ever worked at a kid's birthday party. Luckily, in the restaurants that I've worked, they weren't really like a kid's birthday party kind of place. Normally people would show up for you know, dinner and stuff, but it's never like a bunch of kids, screaming kids. Although I did have friends that worked in places that had those. Oh, I don't have a ball. Shit. I don't have a Pokeball. Oh yeah, those who weren't here on the last stream, we have the Pokemon community game enabled on the stream, so you can actually catch Pokemon as they spawn periodically throughout the chat. And I played around with it a little bit and figured out how it works, but you can also battle in there too. So doing battles, especially ranked mode, you can gain XP, and that's how you level up your Pokemon, but also it's how you you can gain currency in the game. Does I have a whole bunch of Pokeballs? Why is it? Oh, I don't have any regular Pokeballs. That's why. Let me get a couple of those. So yeah, exclamation Poke Catch in the chat will give you the chance to catch that Pokemon. Catch that Pokemon. I'm in line for a concert. Hey gang, hey, what up, Izzy? What is the artist again that you're seeing? Hey, I caught the Boltund. I was the only one who caught it? Oh no. Oh, you just missed it, Izzy. It just finished that, so you just missed it. But yeah, so let me actually show you a little bit of how this game, the interactive game works, because I figured it out. I did some practice on it. I learned some details. So watch, let me tab this over real quick. That's the first normal birthday party. Normal, never have I ever questioned that. I mean, oh yeah. Okay, so you can all see this, right? And I found that if I zoom it in, it makes it more accurate to like what you guys are seeing on your mobile phones. All right, so this is what it looks like, the main screen. First off, if you follow these two pages on Twitch by clicking on them, you get extra currency. You'll get an extra 10% of your currency in the game. But yeah, so your inventory shows your Pokeballs, all the kind of stuff that you need. Then in the battling, you first have to make a team. So you make a team by going to your computer and... Ooh, there's my Boltund! Yay! So you can see your Pokemon there. By clicking the little swords, you can add them to your team. So I'm going to swap out the Fletchling. I don't think he's a very good Pokemon. At least not the one that I have. So that is my team 1. And then when you go to the battle screen, you can look at your roster, whatever. If you do Stadium, that's just against the computer, so you get to play a practice match. It's actually kind of hard, I've noticed too. Private match, ranked match, and then I don't know what this is. This is like a challenge mode, I think. Yeah, so yeah, there's specific requirements for that. I can't say the concert without doxing my location. Oh shoot, my bad. I send my hits in the Pokemon section of the Discord. Okay, cool. I'll check it out in just a sec. What I recommend, if there's a lot of people playing in the chat, you can do private matches, and if you do, I don't know, the password as Spectre or something like we do for Pokemon TCG Pocket, then you guys can battle each other in the chat, and that can be really cool. And people can actually watch. Okay, we know where you live. So I'm going to show you guys how the battling works real quick, just so you can see what it's like. It's super cute, I must say. Give me 1 second to adjust my window real quick. There we go. So I'm going to do an easy fight just because I'm not very good at it and I don't have really good Pokemon. Is the all caps LIV a hint? Did I put that somewhere? Oh, know where you live. Oh, there you go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Look how cute that is. You can see the little Pokemon. And like, one thing I did notice though is that it doesn't scale when it renders very accurately. So for instance, if I like, that looks better like that, but I'm like way zoomed in on it. So you have to like get it just right. 300%, 200%. Okay, I think that one's probably the best right there. The scale looks right. But then it like increases the size of everything else on all my other windows. It's kind of annoying. You're welcome over anytime. Okay, so I'm fighting an Illumise. Let's go with Venoshock. And like you don't know what the attacks are Oh god, outside of combat, so I just got instantly wrecked. Okay, that wasn't good. I like how they get further and further away. I know, right? Just by like zooming in and out. Let's go with the Sandaconda. So I'm just showing you guys how this works, but maybe like later in the stream we'll battle each other or whatnot. But we'll do some TCG Pocket here in a second, and then I'm going to open up some Pokemon cards, and yeah, you know, do the usual. I don't know what the Illumise is weak against, so I'm just going to throw a Bone Claw. There's no sound, unfortunately. Okay, Bone Club was not very effective, so not that. Let's try Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb. Okay, Rock Tomb is super effective. Cool. That's what we're using. That's the attack. Nice. Noibat. Hey, what up, Haley? How you doing? Welcome back. All right. Let's see. Let's do... Maybe it's weak against rock? Yes, super effective. Sweet. Oh, almost got a one-shot. We'll hit it again. So yeah, if you have not signed up yet, if you type !PokeStart in the chat, it will roll a random starter Pokemon for you, and you can manage it here on the stream as one of the panels. You don't even have to leave the stream to do it. It's right there at the top of the chat. Alright, Sandaconda's doing alright. Haley, your journey begins now. Your starter is Chikorita, level 5. Heck yeah. Well done. Oh man, this thing's much tougher. Chikorita's so cute. Yeah, so if you're watching on mobile, it should be like in the bottom corner here at the top of the chat. There's like a little button that you click, and then you just tab over to the page that says Pokemon Community Game. If you're watching on internet browser, just click on my SpectreVision name, and in one of the panels you'll see all of the features for this, and that's where you can interact with it. And periodically throughout the stream, you will see messages in the chat that says that a Pokemon has spawned. If you type !PokeCatch in the chat, you will try to throw a Pokeball at it, assuming you have some in your inventory. And then it'll randomly choose who wins them. Let's try Mudshot. Man, the sock is actually pretty... So who's putting the clothes on these Pokemon? That's what I want to know. Who's dressing these Pokemon in the wild? I know I've asked that before, but like... Or is that his skin? How does that work? How does any of this work? I don't get it. Ew, it's their skin. Can you imagine, like, they could never take it off? It's just like actually their skin. Are there any other way to get Pokemon than that? Yes, actually, you can use the currency in the game to purchase Pokemon. They tend to be better Pokemon, but they are a little pricey in the currency. I don't know how to get the coins yet, like how to earn coins, the gold coins. But you can earn like dollars through battling, through doing some of the missions, things like that. Oh god, he's super effective against me. Crap. Pursuit. Let's try that. Oh god, okay. I think the Steelix was the bad choice. I should not have done that. We're gonna switch him out. Let's go with the Palossand. My stupid sandcastle. Oh man, he's super effective against all these guys. Confuse Ray. Let's try to confuse him. Yes, he's confused. All right, cool. But he lowered my speed though. That's not good. Psych up. Let's try that. I don't know what any of these attacks do. Memento? Man, he just has like the type advantage against all of my Pokemon. Crap. Alright, Zubat it is. Let's go, Zubat. Go get some. Poison Fang. Maybe we can poison him. Man, maybe pluck? Dude, every single one of my Pokemon he has a type advantage on. What the heck? That is not fair at all. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I guess Whirlwind, maybe? Crap! Yeah, I'm getting rocked here. Oh, and y'all, the battle queue is up right now. If you want to hit exclamation battle in the chat, then we can play on Pokemon TCG Pocket right after this battle. I just did this as a way to kind of show you how this game mechanic works, and you guys can play in the chat as the chat goes along. But I think it'll spawn a Pokemon every 10 or 15 minutes in the chat. Let's do Thunder Punch here. It has no effect. Lame. Ah, man, Zubat's dead. Okay, crap. All right, let's put the Steelix back in. There's still 3, and this is the easy mode, and I'm getting rocked here. This is not good. Let's see. So it's a bug Pokemon. I don't think I have anything that's strong against bug. Oh, Bone Club, super effective. Oh wait, no, that was them using Bone Club against me. Crap. Shit. I wish there were sound effects. That would make this a little more easier to follow. Oh, Iron Tail worked okay. It's gonna knock me out before I get a chance to use it again, though. Alright, my last Pokemon. My brand new Boltund. Let's do Spark. Has no effect. Crap. Oh, and then I'm weak against him, too. Twister, maybe? Okay, that was enough to get it. Oh, then I'm back to this guy. Shit. Moonlight. Let's try that. What does that do? Oh, it restores HP. Hell yeah. Twister. Give him the nipple twister. Nipple twist. Okay, okay. Ooh, Mastiff. Okay. I feel like some of these like character models are from different eras of Pokemon game. Because like mine looks cell shaded, but this one doesn't. Let's see. What is Mastiff weak to? Let's try Twister. See how that does. I mean, not bad. Ooh, okay, gotta heal, gotta heal. Moonlight. HP restored. Nice. Oh my gosh. Critical hit. Alright, so I got 84 XP for that, and I received $8. Hey, what up, King? How you doing? Alrighty. Well, I got my ass kicked. Let's do some TCG Pocket. But yeah, so that game is going on in the chat right now. If you have not yet got your starter Pokemon, hit exclamation PokeStart in the chat, and it'll get you a starter Pokemon, in which case you can level them up as the stream goes on, and periodically it will spawn Pokemon for us to catch. This is a new interactive game that you can find if you're watching on mobile. It's on a button down here at the bottom, at the top of the chat. It's called the Pokemon Community Game. So yeah, so hit exclamation PokeStart in the chat, King, and it'll roll you a starter Pokemon. But this is a game that you guys can all play while the stream is going on. And you can level up your Pokemon, you can battle them, you can catch them, you can do all kinds of stuff. All right, Hannah, you are first in the battle queue. Oh, the queue's not open yet. Shoot, I forgot to open it. No wonder no one's in there. Okay, now the queue is open. So you can only catch a Pokemon when a Pokemon has spawned in the chat. Yeah, so there's not one in the chat just yet. You should get a little notification in the chat from Pokemon Community Game. There it is right there. Nyimble. Okay, so everybody type exclamation PokeCatch in the chat, and you will have a chance to catch that Pokemon. Let me see if I can do it. All right. How do I get to my chat? There we go. All right, so once everybody does the exclamation Pokey chat, after about 80 or 90 seconds, it'll tell you who actually successfully caught one. No space, no space. Yeah, so there's no space in between. There you go. Just like that, Haley. So it says you don't own a... And Hannah, it says you don't own a ball yet. Check your extension to see your items. You may need to purchase a regular Pokeball to catch it. Yeah, you might need to check your game extension and see if you have any Pokeballs. If you don't, you'll have to spend some of the in-game coin money to buy one. It's not real money, it's just the in-game currency. Yeah, so you always want to make sure that you have some Pokeballs in stock. And I think certain Pokemon... Ooh, look at this! Rowlet! Oh, that's cute! Let's go! That's a good one. And I got the Meowth! Nice! I already had this Meowth, but this is the second one I got. 2 full art cards, or illustrated rare cards, or whatever you want to call them, in one pack. Awesome. Hey, Haley, you were the only one who caught the Pokemon. Nice! So you've got the Niimble. Yeah, so I think it, like, depending on how many people attempt the catch, it divides it by, like, half or something. And then half of the people will get it, half of them won't. Ooh, I haven't seen those Meowth cards. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let me get the battle queue set up. So first, Hannah, you are up first. Do you want to do random build decks, or do you want to use one that you've made? Haley, are you asking about battling in TCG Pocket or in the interactive game? I guess I should have clarified that. All right, what do we got here? An interactive one. Okay, so there should be... here, I'll show you real quick. So yours looks like this, right? If you click on your computer, which shows all of your Pokemon that you have, clicking on one of them to inspect it. Hey, Donkey High School, how you doing? Thank you for raiding. Welcome in, Raiders. We'll play the little song. Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Donkey Kong High School. What a great name. I love it. I love it. How you doing? Can we get a shout out going for Donkey Kong High School, please? Welcome in, Raiders. This is Spectre Vision. I am Londo. We're doing all things Pokemon tonight. So what we're doing right now is I just added this extension to Twitch, which is a Pokemon community game where if you haven't already done so on somebody else's stream, if you hit exclamation Start, it will choose a starter Pokemon for you, and periodically throughout the stream, Pokemon will spawn in the chat, and you can try to catch them by typing exclamation Catch, assuming that you have some Pokeballs in your inventory. But at the top of the chats, there should be, let's see, which way? This way. So if you're on mobile, looking down here, there should be a little button. Clicking on that will bring up the page, or if you're on PC or watching on an internet browser, it should be under the About Me section of my page. Down below, you'll see the interactive kind of menu here. But yeah, so clicking on the computer in the corner will show you all the Pokemon on your roster, and when you click one, you can hit the sword icon and add it to a battle roster. Then when you have enough of them, you can hit the little sword icon at the top and go into some battles. Stadium is against the computer. If you want to do private, then you guys can fight each other in the chat. That could be really cool too. So yeah, there's a lot that you can do. A lot of cool stuff. But yeah, Donkey Kong, tell me about your stream. What were you doing tonight? And thank you again for bringing your community here. I'm so glad that you found me. Let me go ahead and give you a follow before I forget, before I lose you in the chat here. What were you streaming tonight? All right, where did I leave off? Okay, yeah, so in the meantime, though, we're going to do some Pokemon TCG Pocket. Hannah, how did you want to do this? Did you want to do pre-built decks, or do you want to do random roll decks? You let me know. You pick. PokeChat, yeah, it's all Pokemon tonight. Timble, how are you doing? Ooh, that's a cool emote. I haven't seen that one before. Can I call you Timble for short? I don't know. I usually shorthand people's Twitch names. I don't know why. It's just a habit. Oh, you were playing Elden Ring last. Okay, cool. Oh, that's the new one, right? Elden Ring Night Rain? Or it's like an expansion? You know, I never played any of the Souls games or the Elden Ring games. And I think it's because they looked really, really hard. And I know that, like, I would probably have fun playing them, but I also would get really frustrated. And I feel like those games, you have to, like, really grind it out to get good at those games. So, like, I don't know if I could invest the time. If I played nothing else, then I could probably play those games, but I know I couldn't give it the time that it would be worth to make it work. All right, Hannah, going once, going twice. Where you at? Bad Taste, if you're in the chat, let's do you up next. And then maybe we'll circle back for Hannah. And y'all, if you all have Pokemon TCG Pocket, if you type !battle in the chat, you will be added to the battle queue, and we can duke it out here. I don't have any decks made from the new set yet, so we'll just use some old ones here. All right, password is Spectre. Bad Taste, let me know when you are ready. You got the Switch 2 today? Hell yeah, let's go! Oh shit! That's badass. Did you have to stand in line for hours outside of a Best Buy to get it? Or did you get it online? I did notice that Walmart.com had a drop last night at like 10 p.m. Where I know a lot of people were getting some, but you also are competing with all the bots on the sites, and so it just gets crazy. But congrats on getting one. Did you get the one that came, like, it was like a bundle that came with Mario Kart, right? No, I went to Walmart and no one was in there. Really? So you just walked right in and got one? What luck! That's so cool. Yeah, I've seen people like pictures of people camped around the corner, like lines going down the block at a Best Buy or something. But you were able to just walk into a Walmart and nobody was there. That's insane. Congratulations. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, I've kind of fallen off of TCG Pocket a little bit as of late. You know, honestly, since I've been getting into the real TCG game, I've been playing more of the TCG Live app, which is, it's a one-for-one representation of the actual card game. And so, like, that has been more fun for me. And it's also more challenging, too. And at some point, I'll stream that. And we'll nerd out on that. By the way, I built another annoying heal deck, but it still loses to anything that does more than 150 damage in one hit, so I'm not using it against your Charizard. Okay, cool. We'll experiment with that one too. Sorry for those of you that had to wait through the ads. That can be annoying sometimes. Sorry. Before we fight, look at my hits and maybe my buy. Okay. Oh yes. Okay, Hannah. Oh, Hannah, you missed your spot. I was trying to get you in the battle. Oh, that's why you were gone. Okay, cool. You must have missed me talking about it. But yes. So after this battle, Hannah, we will show what you pulled in the Discord, and then you and I will battle here. See, the problem though is I don't have. I should have done that differently. I sequenced that bad. I should have retreated him first into the Moltres before I did that. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna do? Let's damn, I should have waited before I evolved him. That way I would have had an energy to put on the Moltres. Let's try this. Let's try this. Hopefully he doesn't have a Cyrus. Poison Barb. Poison Barb. Ugh. Poison's such a pain in the ass. Just slowly doing damage to you. And unfortunately, I don't think I have anything in this deck that can cure poison, so I might just be stuck with it for a little bit. Come on, I gotta flip some heads here. Oh, just one. My freaking Moltres is gonna poison to death before I can get enough energy to do an attack with my Charizard. Alright. Let's see. Honchkrow. Oh, I haven't seen the Honchkrow. Oh, it hits the bench. Crap. Does 50 damage to one of your... Oof. Very handy. This might get a little tricky here. Ha! Although I'm only going to heal 10 damage, that's not much. Your binder's cool now? I'm definitely going to check it out here in a sec. Come on, give me some energy. Give me something good. Give me something good. One. Fuck. It's really hard to gain any momentum when you're not getting any currency. Which game is more fun for my wallet? It would definitely be TCG Live, because that game does not have any... there's no way to actually spend money in the game. So you don't have to spend any actual money. Whereas TCG Pocket, there's a lot of microtransaction-y stuff. I mean, you can avoid it all if you're trying, but yeah, TCG Live is like an actual free game. Okay, this isn't gonna be good because I'm about to lose my shaming here. He pulled one full art, a second full art from a Wonder Pick, and an EX from the Wonder. Hell yeah! And yeah, some good luck tonight. Okay. I gotta get one more roll in here, and then I can be okay. I need at least one more heads. One more heads, and we're back in business. There we go. There we go. Two of them. Cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. Put one here, and we'll put one here. So he's probably going to knock out my Shaman here, which is fine. I expected that. Ooh, we've got the Grafai. I haven't seen this one yet. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin if heads. Your opponent's... Ooh. So you can poison from the bench. Interesting. Oh, you didn't go for the knockout. Okay. I thought you were going to take that knockout there. Alright, time to implement the plan. So we are going to retreat the Moltres. We're going to put in the Charizard. And we are going to take a knockout. Oh, Archie jumped up on my lap. How you doing, bud? You need a lucky top deck. Uh-oh. I'm assuming you're looking for the Clodsire. Go sit on your chair, buddy. Oh, Pokemon has spawned in the chat, everybody. Exclamation PokeCatch in the chat, and you will get a chance to catch that Pokemon. It is a Lunatone. Oh, I don't have any Pokeballs. Crap. I'm always out of freaking Pokeballs here. Purchase. 2. I thought I just bought 2 of them. Alright, let's heal. I mean, I still think he has a chance here. Alright, Haley and Bad Taste both caught the Lunatone. I struck out on that one. WCat. Yeah, Ghost is it's PokeCatch, not PokeChat. Oh wait, no, you did spell it right. I just read it wrong. No, wait, you said PokeChat. Okay, okay. You did both. Don't worry. Yeah, I looked at both chats on the side and I was like, wait a minute, having a day. No, I hear you. I hear you. It's been kind of a crazy week. This week back to work after having had a week off has been so long. It has been the longest week that has ever weeked. GG's, Bad Taste. Didn't get the Clodsire, huh? Okay, Haley, let's check out what you got here. Firstly, you said you posted it in the Discord too, right? So let's look at the Discord. Ooh, first, okay. There's the rally. Oh, that's the rally I got. Oh, I love that Krogunk. I always want to say Grokunk. I don't know why. Grokraunk. Go Crunk. But he's like in a little claw game. And then Incineroar EX. Very cool. Someone made the best deck box I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. That's actually dope. I actually kind of love that. Especially if you can like put an actual like Heinz ketchup sticker on it. So you just roll up to a tournament or something and plop down your what everybody thinks is a bottle of ketchup. You just throw that down and you're just like, wait, what? I was looking at one shaped like a sandwich. I did see a video, and I think I sent it to you guys. But there's this guy who goes to a tournament and he with a McDonald's bag, and everything that he has is like wrapped in McDonald's wrapper. So he pulls out what looks like a burger, but that's his deck, and so he just like opens it up, unwraps it, and he pulls out like a fry box, and it's his little damage counters and everything. It's pretty hilarious. All right, let's take a look at Hannah's stuff in here, in the game. And Hannah, if you are ready to battle, we will battle next. You and I. You saw that one? I was hoping to do an Arven theme. Okay. I wonder if they're going to release like an Arven deck. Let's see, where do I go to look at that? Okay, it's in here. Boy makes sense. He's a sandwichy boy. And is that why the Mastiff always eats his food on the card? Community showcase. Friends showcase. Ooh, I have not seen this one before. This is cool. Oh yeah, I got all the best ones. Ooh, you have the shiny Blastoise. What did you pull in the packs on last stream? Well, the big ones. I don't have my overhead camera set up right now, so I'll just show them up. Oh, actually, I just got the Marnie deck in the mail, so that I have this card now. The Marnie's Morpeko. Let's see, what was the other hits that I got? The big hits were a Yanmega EX and a Flareon from a Prismatic Evolution pack. Those were the big hits. Nothing else too big, but yeah, those ones were cool. I like that you have the shiny Blastoise and the shiny Venusaur. You just need the shiny Charizard to match it. Ooh, you got that Gyarados. Cool. That Gyarados needs to come back in. He was good for a while in the game, but then kind of faded out. All right, Hannah, let's battle. Do you want to do pre-built decks or do you want to do randoms? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Oh, those are TCG live hits. Friends in Paldea and Kyogre EX. Nice. That's a good card, the Paldea one. It's got all the trainers. So it's Arvin, Penny. Oh shoot, what's her name? I forgot. She's in your Armoroge deck, Ghost. She has the backpack. The card. Crap, what's her name? I always forget their names. And then I guess these are the two. You gotta go? Okay. Nimona, there we go. Nimona. Gosh. It's just like it sits at the tip of my tongue there. All right, Hannah, how do you want to do this? Do you want to do pre-built decks or do you want to do randoms? Let me know. Haley, have a good one. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a great night. Were you able to catch any of the Pokemon that spawned in the chat? I just showed the hits. I just showed them. Oh, you did even more. Okay. The last photos. All right, Hannah, but let's battle. You're holding up the battle queue. Let's do this. Saw those ones. And then the Garchomp. Oh, Cynthia's Garchomp. Okay, so the Cynthia's Garchomp is actually pretty dope. And I've seen a lot of people building decks around this. Oh, look at that Murkrow. I have not seen this card yet. That's cool. The Ethan's Typhlosion. Yeah, I just finished making my Ethan's Typhlosion deck standard legal, and I've been using it in the ranked mode. It's pretty cool. I actually really like the Ethan's Typhlosion deck. In fact, if you're looking for a deck that is very straightforward to play, it's only one prize for your opponent if they knock you out, and it's hella powerful. The Ethan's Typhlosion is the way to go. All right, we're doing random builds. Okay, cool. Let me get the type here. Exclamation type. All right, so Hannah, your elements are. You've got 2 and 2, which means that one of them is water, and you get to choose the other one. So water and whatever else you want to choose. And my type is 0 and 3. So I've got normal and psychic. Ooh, interesting. Normal and psychic. Let's see. Well, what is it going to give me in that? All right, so you'll go to auto deck, go to edit, remove all, auto build, and choose your 2 elements. So I am normal and psychic. Water and metal. Ooh, that's going to be good. Okay. So then you let it auto build the deck for you. And before you have a chance to look at it, just go hit OK, hit save, and we're going to battle with the auto build decks. Snipes, thank you for following over on TikTok. All right, Hannah, whenever you are ready, let's do this. Have a drink of water real quick. Yeah, and after this match, we'll probably switch the stream over and start opening some real Pokemon packs. Because I've got some... We're going to do some random packs, nothing too fancy. But I do have this that I got on Pokemon Center the other day. So we're going to open this up and then do some random packs too. But also remember, if you're watching on Twitch, you can participate in the Pokemon community game that is going on in the chat right now, where periodically, every 10 or 15 minutes or so, a Pokemon will spawn in the chat and you will have a chance to capture it, and you can also battle each other too. Maybe I'll battle you guys every couple of minutes too. All right, Hannah, let's go. Let's do this. What is my favorite Pokemon? Oh, that's a good question. My favorite Pokemon, and it's gonna sound very like basic bitch of me to say, but I love Mewtwo. In fact, like I collect Mewtwo cards. I don't have a lot of them, or a lot of like the valuable ones, but Mewtwo's always kind of been my favorite Pokemon because when I was a kid, you know, I got into Pokemon like when it first came out, and Mewtwo was always like very mysterious and cool about, you know, it had this like air of mystery in it. And I remember going as a kid to go watch the movie, the first movie that came out in theaters, and everything was like so cool about Mewtwo that he became my favorite Pokemon. What about you? What's your favorite? Hannah, where are you at? You're killing me here. Let's go. There we go. There we go. It's nice. Thank you so much for sending that. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, that's awesome. What is that icon? I can't even tell. I don't really know how TikTok works, but I appreciate you for doing that and for liking the stream. You're super awesome. Okay. Oh my gosh, what did they give me here? Okay, okay. I can maybe work with this. We're gonna start with the Mew up front, though. But yeah, I always liked Mewtwo. I thought he was super cool, and like, he also was the smartest of all the Pokemon too. Like, he was so intelligent. And then he killed all the scientists, so that makes him really dangerous. So yeah, your favorite is Lucario. Oh, nice. I actually just got a Lucario card. A Lucario V card. I love this art on this, and if you're still in the chat here in about 10 minutes or after this match, I'll give you a good close up of this too. I'll take it out of the top loader, and so you can see it up close. When I put the overhead camera on, you can get a good look at it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So you built a water and metal deck. You did water and metal, and it gave you a darkness Pokemon? That's weird. Okay. I guess we'll just hit for 20. Gotta do something, right? We're just slowly gonna do little bits of damage. Maybe I can solo with the Mew EX. And like, because I really like Mewtwo, I like Mew as well. I like Mewtwo. I like Mewtwo, and I like Mewtwo. T-O-O-2. Did you all ever have Mew in the games when you played? Mew also? Mew as well? Oh no, red card. Crap. I had the... Oh, there you go. Got him back. Never mind. The Drifloon in the Pokemon TCG, in the real TCG game, is a goated card. You can do so much damage with the Drifloon. Because you can stack energy on him using the Gardevoir EX's ability, and it does 20 damage to the Drifloon, and the Drifloon does more damage based on how much damage it has on it. Oh, y'all, a wild Diglett just appeared in the chat! Exclamation Poke-Catch in the chat will give you a chance to catch that Wiglet. And now that feature is only available to those on Twitch. So if you're watching on any platform other than Twitch, if you come over to twitch.tv/SpectreVision, you can participate in the Pokemon interactive community game. I hope you have a great stream. Headed to bed. See you later. Okay, Snipes, thank you so much for coming in, for liking the stream on TikTok, and for the coins that you sent as well, the gifts. I appreciate you very much. I hope you have a great night. Okay, let's see. Where did I leave off here? Let's see who catches this one. I guess I can just put him in, huh? I just don't have any energy on him. Yeah, let's go ahead and retreat. Get the Mew back in and do some more damage. All right, I'm excited to open some cards here in a sec. The Wiglet has been caught by aptly named Ghost and Bad Taste Aficionado. Congratulations. I didn't want that ugly ass Wiglet anyway. It's too gross. I would have to have ground him up into currency because it's so gross. Don't you talk about our children that way. I'm missing out. I'm glad I'm missing out. I think I dodged a bullet there. I guess I'll power this guy up. Yeah. I'm not going to keep powering up the Mew because Hannah's going to get the attack in before I can get him fully charged. What I really need is one of those budding expeditioner cards. I don't know if there's any in this deck. Ooh. That'll be handy. That would be very handy. Although it won't be enough. Oh, wait. Yes, attack. Sorry. I don't know why. I have like a habit of wanting to click end turn instead of clicking an attack. It's just a weird, like... I lose track of like my sequencing, and then I'm just like, okay, I gotta pass the turn. I don't know. Does that ever happen to you guys? It definitely happens to me. Oh, that's a different Drifloon. Technically, I think that one's better. Okay. Oh, didn't have the attack yet. Cool. I'm in good form here. Good thing they didn't have that extra the extra water energy. Otherwise, my Mew would have been in danger. But the Muck is ready to go. I don't think you have an ability to poison me. Alright, we'll put him down. Alright, I think I'm in really good shape here. I think I got this. I think I got this, gang. What do you think? All right, I can take a hit. 80 damage. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. So here's what we do. First, we're gonna heal. Now we are going to retreat to put in the Cincino. I'm going to evolve this other one. And we are going to do the wave for 90 damage. Yeah. I felt like that 90 damage is not, I mean, it's no slouch. That's no slouch, right? But for 3 energy, that's kind of an expensive attack cost. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Oh, shoot. We got the Darkrai. Darkrai in play. the old lady card. Celestic Town Elder. That's a pretty handy card. Okay, what should I do here? Bro, this Drift Blim sucks. Only does 40 damage? Oh, look at this. Oh man, I need to get that thing in play. Alright, we'll just keep swinging with this, get a little bit of chip damage, and then slowly build toward the other card. I don't want to say it out loud, I don't want to spoil it for Hannah. Alright, y'all, after this match, reminder, we are going to switch the stream over and open up some IRL Pokemon cards. I have a, looks like a Fusion Strike, and I don't know what the other card is in there, but this came in the mail recently from Pokemon Centers. We're going to open that up here in a bit. Let's put the Drift Blim in. And then we're gonna put the Rayquaza down. It's pronounced Rayquaza, for those that don't know. I know you guys are always giving me shit about how I pronounce Pokemon names, but I say Rayquaza. Because he's like crazy, right? Rayquaza. Alright, so now it becomes whose EX Pokemon is gonna take the win here. 10 out of 10, no nuts. Okay, good, good, good. And just hope that you don't get enough darkness energy to fully power up your attack. Although you haven't had one in a while, you might get one next on the next turn. Yeah, you'll get one on the next turn. I at least like that the game shows you what you're going to get next. The question is, can I hold out long enough for that to really matter? I need better trainer cards in this deck. It really just threw a lot of randomness in there. I mean, I guess the Drift Blim is okay for only being a 1 energy cost, but for a stage 1... Oh, this one's... It gave me different Drift Blims. That one's not much better either. They're both kind of bad. They're just very weak. They don't do a lot of damage, and they don't have a lot of HP. I'm curious why you didn't put that energy on the Darkrai and attacked with it. Yeah, I feel like you could have got the knockout with the Darkrai. Ooh, Swanna, okay. The cool thing, though, about the Drift Blim is it has no retreat cost. So I can do this. There are only a small handful of Pokemon in the TCG Pocket game with no retreat cost. This should clutch us the win right here. I got one knockout on the bench. There we go. I'll take it. GG's, Hannah. GG's. Very nice. I'm curious why you didn't put your darkness energy on your Darkrai and knock out my Drift Blim. I feel like you could have had that there. All right, gang. Let me switch the overhead camera on. We'll open up some Pokemon cards in real life. Some IRL cards. And don't forget, the Pokemon community game is going on in the chat right now. So you can go into the panel that's below the chat to manage your Pokemon roster, purchase Pokeballs, all that kind of cool stuff. And they will spawn periodically in the chat. And if you hit exclamation Pokecatch in the chat, you will throw a ball at that Pokemon with a chance to catch it. Pull my handy dandy Spectre Vision mat out. I really should just have this thing on my deck the whole time. I was trying to poison your Rayquaza EX, so I do 50 more. Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. So the muck would do the extra damage. Yeah, I was curious. I didn't know what you were planning for there, but that makes sense. All right. All right, let's do this. Oops, wrong button. Oh yeah, first I wanted to show you all. I can never get this thing like perfectly centered under the camera. I have to like practice it more. Maybe if I move the mat underneath it and use it as like a... to align with it. My fault. You didn't see the monster has no retreat cost. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, like I said, not a lot of Pokemon in the game have no retreat costs, so like I got lucky with that. Yeah, let me show you guys this Lugia I was telling you about. That's how I get cards out of top loaders. I pack it like a cigarette pack. So this Lugia card, I love the art on this. It's so freaking cool. Let me take it out of the sleeve so it's not as reflective. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's just a regular Lugia V card, but man, it's like really, really cool. Once I saw it, I was like, I gotta get that card. I think it was only like maybe like $1.50. Like I don't think it was a very expensive card. All right, gang, let's do this. So we're starting with this this Tornadus and the Thundurus pack. So these went on sale on Pokemon Center I think about a week and a half ago. And they were $10. So they've got some older sets in there. So I see Fusion Strike and I don't know what the other one is. So they're Sword and Shield era packs, but there's always some cool cards in Sword and Shield, even though the cards aren't legal in the TCG anymore. You can still play them in expanded format. You just couldn't take it into a tournament. Always so much packaging on Pokemon products. Well, first off, it starts out with a really cute Pikachu coin. And it's so reflective, you can see the reflection of the camera in the coin. Look at that. You can see the little light on it too. I always love a good coin. I'm kind of a coin goblin. Alright, so it came with a couple of promos. So let's look at the promos first. See what we got here. So the promos, we have the Tornadus. I like, so he's like a genie, right? Like an elemental genie. And then we have a Thundurus. Ooh, y'all. Wild Pokemon spawned in the chat is a wild Grubbin has appeared. So type exclamation Pokecatch in the chat for a chance to catch that Pokemon. Catch that Pokemon. Oh, I don't have any. How did I run out of Pokeballs? I just bought 2 of them. Did I already run out already? I only used one. What the hell? Yeah, it's only showing me one. I thought I bought 2 of them. Buy 2. Yes, purchase. Purchased successfully. Did it use 2 Pokeballs to try to catch the last one? Oh, can you choose which ball you use? I threw a Pokeball. We'll see what I get. The Thundurus and the Landorus. Is it the same Pokemon but just like a different variation of him, or are they all 3 different ones? Oh yeah, they all are 3 different ones. They all have different Pokédex numbers. Very cool. Let me get some sleeves for these guys. Grubbin has been caught by Hannah and aptly named Ghost. I struck out. Guess you can't win them all. Also you, bad taste. We both struck out. I think one of the best ways to get currency in the game and to gain XP is to do the ranked battle mode in it. Even if you lose, you still get a lot of cash and XP. Like you get like a couple hundred just for participating. I know, right? You can't catch a break. You're such a bad Pokemon trainer that you can't even catch a break. All right, so there are 2 fusion strikes. Oh, this is cool. It's got Mew on the cover. Oh wait, he's floating upside down. I was like, what? Wait a minute. They printed it upside down, but he's upside down. He's like doing a loop. Fusion strike, gang. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. First pack magic. What do you think? Can we get some hype in the chat? Some luck. Some good luck over there. Let's see some emotes. So again, these cards will no longer be valid in tournament play, but you still can pull good hits in them. Since these are Sword and Shield, the trick is 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Thank you, Ghost, for that, for the vibes. We got very Illuminati there, okay? All right, first pack. Let's see. We've got Psychic Energy, Cross Switcher. I've not seen this one before. You must play 2 Cross Switcher cards at once. This effect only works 1 time for 2 cards. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with an active Pokemon. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Okay, so it's kind of like a what is it? The Prime Catcher, which is it's a card in the Scarlet Violet. It's a Ace Spec card. Excadrill. Double. Oh, where's Mela? Mela loves Double. But you get to choose both of them. I didn't see that. Oh yeah, so you would get to choose. Okay, that's actually very handy. All the sheeps. Count 'em sheeps. Sizzlipede. So, okay, this might just be me, but doesn't the Sizzlipede's mouth kind of look like Ron Swanson? You know, from Parks and Rec? Or Wilfred Brimley? You see it? Okay, cool. I'm not crazy, right? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Klefki. So Izzy hates this Pokemon. He thinks it's the stupidest Pokemon because it's just it's a ring of keys. What up, Schmitty? And one of his little hands is a note that says, "I know more than you." Oh, Schmitty, type exclamation Poke start in the chat. Exclamation Poke start in the chat. No spaces. Draw 2 cards for 1 energy is kind of good. That is good, yeah. the clef key in Scarlet Violet's really good because it, I believe it blocks Pokemon's abilities other than Klefki's abilities. So you can prevent another Pokemon from using their abilities. Which is a good kind of stall for like Dragapult decks. Alright, let's see. Pansage. Schmitty, your starter Pokemon is a Rowlet, level 5. And you can manage that if you're watching on a mobile device. Down at the top corner of the chat, there should be a little button, and you can go to the Pokemon community page, Pokemon community game page, and manage your roster and whatnot. Or if you're watching on a browser, it should be under the About Me section of my page. And periodically throughout the chat, you will be prompted with a Pokemon spawn, and if you type exclamation Poke-catch in the chat, you will get a chance to catch that Pokemon. Hey, there's a Wooloo too. We got the double and the Wooloo. Pancham. He's cute. Pretty cute little panda. Ooh, reverse hollow grub, and oh, I love this artist because they make Pokemon out of crochet and then take a photo of it. It's super cute. And the last card of the first pack, we have Claydol. All right, no first pack magic, but that's okay. That's okay. So Schmitty, you have to wait until one spawns in the chat, and it's exclamation Poke-chat. Like a command, like a chat command. So yeah, you'll get a notification in the chat that a Pokemon is spawning, and then everybody can try to catch it, and the computer will randomly choose who succeeded and who failed. Okay, let's do the next pack. So the next pack out of this is a Fusion Strike. It's okay, don't feel bad. We just implemented it into the chat, and we're all kind of figuring it out as we go. When you get 6 Pokemon, you can build your battle roster and actually battle in the game. And that's actually one of the best ways to gain currency in the game and to level up your Pokemon. Even if you lose a battle, you still gain a good amount of each, currency and XP. One, two, three, 4 to the front. All right, here we go. Pack number 2, Fusion Strike. We have started out with a Fighting Energy, a Swadloon. I'm curious, can you guys earn XP in the community game by battling each other? Because that can be something cool. Power Tablet. During this turn, your Fusion Strike Pokemon attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh, that's pretty handy. So this pack came out, this series came out in 2021, so it's 4 years old. This must have been toward the beginning of this, because Sword and Shield started in when? Was it 2020 or 2019? I don't remember. Skater Park. Whenever either player's active Pokemon retreats, put any basic energy that would be discarded into their hand instead of the discard pile. Oh, that's cool. I like that card. And now they have the retreat board in the game, which is the skateboard. Did they ever add a skateboard to the games? I know you can get a bike, but can you ever get like a skateboard to ride around on? I mean, I guess you can ride the Cyclizar, right? We've got an Eevee. I love a good Eevee. Ooh, and a Shelder. Cool. He looks so aggressive in this image too. And a Voltorb. Wow, three Gen 1 Pokemon at once. Wow, look at the art on this card. Very strange. I always like, there's like this weird like morbid curiosity of mine that I like Pokemon cards that where they're drawn like off model. You know what I mean? Like, look at how like oblong he is. He's not a perfect circle, sphere. It's always kind of cool just to see the artistic interpretation of Pokemon. Pansage, another one of these. Qfant. There was an artist, I forget what their name is, but they did a lot of the first base set Pokemon designs, and like all of their Pokemon drawings and art are off model, and they just look so like weird and derpy, and yeah, it's great. Ooh, Gorbis. Reverse Hollow. I don't think I have a Gorbis yet. This is probably my first Gorbis I've ever pulled. And the last card from this pack is the Huntail. Oh, wait, so the Huntail and the Gorbis both evolve from a Clamperl. So it can go one of either direction, huh? Interesting. That's kind of cool. What determines which evolution that you get? Is it just random, or do you have to use like a specific, like a special stone to level them up, or to evolve them? Probably male or female. Oh, yeah, maybe. I guess I didn't think about that. But which is which? Oh, let me ask you guys something. And this may be just like Pokemon like fan lore. But a Ghastly, a Haunter, and a Gengar. They're all ghosts, right? What are they ghosts of? Are they ghosts of other Pokemon? And if so, is a Ghastly a ghost of a Shelder? Because they kind of look the same. These are the things that I think about when I should be working. I'm having these like Pokemon existential dilemmas that I just think about at work. Or a Voltorb. Oh, I guess it could be a Voltorb, yeah. But then how does that become a Haunter? Or are the Haunters and the Gengars different Pokemon? Or does the Ghastly start as one of those Pokemon, as either a Shelder or a Voltorb or something, and then now it takes on its own evolution path as a ghost and becomes its own thing? I don't know. We're going to keep the random blisterness going with a Amazon pack. So this is the last one that I had in my storage here. I've had a couple of these kind of stored up for a while. Amazon was selling these blister packs that are 3 random Pokemon packs, 2 of the Trick or Trade packs, and 1 random holo foil. Sometimes you get some cool stuff in there. I know we've gotten some 151 packs in here before. We've got some Paldean Fates before. Like, there's sometimes some really random stuff. Sometimes it's all just been Scarlet Violet base set, so you never know. They used to be $12. Is whenever they would stock them, they would be $12 for 3 packs, 2 Trick or Trades, and a random holo foil, which is a great deal. They have since raised the price on these by $5. So they are now $17 for 3 packs, 2 Trick or Trades, and a holo foil, which I feel like at that price point, it's no longer a good deal. It's now it's an okay kind of deal. It's almost $6 a pack, which for not knowing what you're getting, I feel is a little too much to pay for like a mystery, you know? At $12, it makes a lot of sense because it's cheaper than paying the average, like the MSRP price per pack. And these are actually official Pokemon Company products too. They're not repacks from like MJ Holdings. At least I don't think they are. Because usually the MJ Holding ones don't have the Pokemon logo on it. And it says Pokemon Company International. So yeah, these are actually official Pokemon products. You just don't ever see them anywhere other than Amazon. So maybe that's just the thing, like an Amazon exclusive. Oh, y'all, we got another spawn in the chat. We have a Remeroid. So exclamation Pokey catch in the chat. We'll give you a chance to catch that Pokemon. I've got hemorrhoids. I've got Remeroids. All right, so we got some trick or trades. And I'm saving this for later, but for Halloween this season, I'm going to put together a trick or trade master set. Ooh, we got Paldean Fates. Hell yeah, I love Paldean Fates because they have some of the shiny Pokemon in there. There's a chance to get some shinies. Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames, and our random holo is an Abra. Ooh, it's an Abra Cosmo Foil holo. Nice, that'll go in my 151 binder. All right, let's see who catches this this Pokemon. Steinball. The Remeroid has been caught by Bad Taste Aficionado and Schmitty. I love saying your name, Schmitty. It's so fun to say. How do you change which Pokeball you want to use? Oh, different Pokeballs have different catch rates. Okay. Let me show you guys this real quick. So I have the extension pulled up here. So let me refresh because I just threw my last Pokeball. So Great Ball has a 55% catch rate. Ultra Ball has an 80% catch rate. Oh, cool. Cherish Ball. A quite rare Pokeball that has been crafted in order to commemorate a special occasion of some sort. Increased chance to obtain a shiny Pokemon. Oh, you get a chance to catch a shiny with it? How do you select which ball you use? Let me see. So there's like a way to like enter commands in the chat. So let me see. Exclamation Poke help, maybe? Okay, there's all the commands. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I'll put them up on the screen so you guys can see. View, zoom. Okay, so here are the commands for the game. Pokestar, we already got that. Pokebuddy. Oh yeah, show off your buddy. You can also set your buddy up in the tooltip screen. So for instance, when you're looking at your Pokemon, if you go click on it, there should be a heart. Hearting it makes it your bunny. Do Poke Daily. Poke Daily. Oh, there are rewards there on the Discord. Okay, that's cool. Buy items in the shop. Oh, okay. So when you do exclamation Poke catch in the chat, if you do a space, you can type the type of ball you want to throw. Have I opened Deaths and Rivals? Yes, I opened 3 Deaths and Rivals packs last stream. No big hits, but I did pull a Yanmega EX out of them. I have a Deaths and Rivals ETB that I'm going to save for next Thursday's stream. I will open that on the stream next Thursday. And it's a Pokemon Center exclusive ETB. So that's going to be really cool to see. Oh, there's raids in this too? How did the raids work? If an event is occurring, it shows off the raid progression? Interesting. Okay, Pokédex to see your Pokédex completion. Poké Gift. Open your present with the chat. You must have one in your inventory. Okay. Poke loyalty. Check your loyalty in that stream. Exclamation recent to show the last spawn. Oh, okay, cool. To check detailed move. Okay, so you can hit exclamation move and then the name of the move in the chat. I feel like that'll start like loading up the chat really fast with messages. So I probably won't be using too many of those. Stone drop chance. Okay. Oh, so I guess the more that you participate in the chat, the more loyalty points you get, I guess. Interesting. You pull the gold. Oh, nice. If you're a member of our Discord, I would love to see a picture of that in the Pokemon channel tab of our Discord. I would love to see that. I have not seen the gold Ho-Oh yet. When it comes to new Pokemon sets that drop, I like to not look up what all the hits are. I like to see them either shared from you guys or opening them in packs myself. Oh wow, here's all the different balls. Man, so this tip page shows everything. Can I put this in like night mode or something? There's no night mode. Nah, oh well. Man, there's so many balls. Okay, cool. Well, that's interesting. So we learned how to throw different Pokeballs. So if you do a space, and then after you type exclamation Poke catch, do a space, and then type the other ball name, you'll have a chance to catch something else. Can Pokemon evolve somehow? Yes. So if you look at your Pokemon in there, so watch, if you go to your Pokemon window, go to a Pokemon that can evolve, scroll down, evolution right here, and it'll show you what the requirements are. So to evolve my Zubat, I need to be level 22, I need to have a Flying Stone, and I need to have a Poison Stone. And you can trade. Yes, there is trading, I believe. Yes, so you can trade like that. I don't know how you trade or whether you have to choose somebody to trade with, but... Oh, look, it shows you whose stream that you caught it on, too. That's cool. But yeah, not bad. Oh, it shows you their rating, too. Of their HP is good. Attack is fantastic. Special attack is average. Special defense and speed are fantastic. So this is a pretty decent Pokemon. How do you play when you're not live? You can actually just go to my chat at any time, even when I'm not live, and view the plugin. So that'll be open on my chat at all times. You just won't get any spawning Pokemon. Or if you're watching another streamer that has this extension installed, it'll carry over to any other streamer that you watch that does it. Did I use the live code? I would love to see your hits. You mean the code cards? No, I have not. I have not put them in yet. But I did get the freebies this morning. There were the freebie ones that they sent, just the 2-year anniversary ones. So I did get those this morning. All right, let's go back to opening some packs here. So we're gonna save the Paldean Fates for last because that's actually, I think, the best of the packs. Oh, the second anniversary ones. Yeah, I already put those in. I already redeemed those. I don't remember what I got. I got a lot of the gold cards, so I used them to bling out my deck a little bit. What's really cool is the decks that I've built in real life, I actually have them in the TCG Live, so I can practice with them and see how they function, what I want to change. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is an Obsidian. Oh, I did 4. I shouldn't have done 4. I should only do 1. Obsidian Flames. I forgot. We're back in Scarlet Violet era. I wish that I could change in the community game. I could just select which Pokeball I want to use. I don't have to type it in the chat because I set my keyboard aside. We've got a Pidgey. This Pidgey is very useful. The Gust Pidgey. It's the one I run in my deck because he has a slightly higher HP than the other Pidgeys with the Call for Family ability. So there's less of a chance that he can get sniped off the bench. The thing is, how do I get stones to evolve Pokemon and why you can't heal during a fight? Yeah, I mean, it's not a super in-depth kind of game, so that I don't think they're going to add those kind of items, but you can get the stones either in the shop or from completing missions. So you have to look at the mission tab to view those missions. And I think there's actually like a chance of them spawning or you getting them in a battle too. Like winning them from a battle. Yungoos. Datrix. Frogadier. Stunfisk. Custom Trap. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, has a tool attached, and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 5 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, Finizen. Oh, I love Finizen. There are no stones in the shop. Okay, I guess they update that regularly, so then you might have to get them through the mission tab. Finizen's super cool, even though he's just a dolphin. Oh shit, we got the Cleffa! So cool! We got the Cleffa, the full art card. You know what's funny? As I pulled this one before on stream, but I ended up trading that one away to Scraggle for a Mewtwo card that he had. And this card was actually worth a lot when I pulled it. It has since gone down significantly in value. Oh, you want this one, Ghost? Okay, we'll make a trade offer. We'll see what you got. Yeah, that Mewtwo card that I traded it for, I really wanted it. I think it was a Mewtwo GX. But at the time, that Mewtwo card was worth like $50, and so was this one. We'll talk, man, but that stung. Oh, what the let's see, we'll trade. Or that I traded it to Scraggle. My other one to Scraggle. It's because I really wanted that Mewtwo, and he was like, oh, this was the only card that I had that was of similar value. So it was a hard trade to make, but I wanted that Mewtwo more than the Cleffa. And the Scovillian. I promise it wasn't anything personal, Ghost. Because it was between the my Ceruledge. No, it's not Ceruledge. It was the Iron Valiant. Well, I mean, it's the same Pokemon, but the Iron Valiant. Well, I guess it's not the same Pokemon. No, I'm mixing them up. What the other Gardevoir variant that he's? What's his name? Yeah, I guess it is Iron Valiant, right? Anyway, so it was between that one or the Cleffa, and he chose the Cleffa. So I was like, okay, Galad, that's the one. He wanted the Galad instead. Let me put this one in a top loader. I'm curious what this Cleffa is worth now. I know it's been plummeting in price. That was one of those things that, like, I think there was like an artificial kind of boost for it. Ooh, an Ursa Ring is in the chat, y'all. Let me get a good Pokeball here. Exclamation, Poke, catch, great ball. Did I do it right? Check out Pokemon Gamma Emerald. It's Emerald made in the Unreal Engine. It's a demo maybe. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, send me a message in the Discord about that. That way I don't lose it in the chat. And I'll remember to check that out at some point. Made in Unreal Engine. Cool. It's on itch.io. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely check that out. All right, let's see who catches this one. I tried my Cherish Ball because I want to try to get a chance to get a shiny. A shiny Ursaring would be dope. Bad Taste, will you give me a price check on the Cleffa and see where the Cleffa's at now? Ursaring escaped? No one caught it? What the hell? None of us caught it? Get out of here. Oh, man. Yeah, you used the Great Ball. Man, I guess maybe we needed something more powerful. Damn. One day it will become a full version, but I would love to see it in the stream. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out for sure. $7.66 for the Cleffa? Really? It fell that much in price? This thing was like $50 at one point. Wow. Well, it's definitely on the trade block now. All right, let's do this Paradox Rift next. Paradox Rift has some cool ones. I'm looking $15. Okay. All right. Well, that's twice as much. You looked at the wrong set. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So it's a Obsidian Flames 202 out of 197. If you need the number. Well, I don't know if I'll do it that soon, Hannah. I still want to switch and do some TCG live. But maybe one of these days. One of these days. I had to dangle that carrot a little bit. You know what would be really cool if we did is like with the Pokemon community game, maybe like once a month or something, we should do like a community tournament. And we all like play that in the chat or something. I don't know. What do you think? Would that be cool? I don't really know much how like. I guess we could do that in the battling. I'm curious if it like scales you to match a little bit, or whether it's just going off the actual levels of your Pokemon, because that could be kind of unfair for somebody who has just really strong Pokemon. But I guess that's the point of the battle, right? All right, Hannah, will do. I will do. Panpour. Oh, cool. We got a Pansage and we got a Panpour. Gibble? Blitzel. Blitzel's pretty cool. And then its evolution is one that like there's no consensus about how you pronounce its name. Is it Zebstrika, 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 Zebstrika? Bounsweet. Ooh, future booster energy capsule. So these are really useful a lot in the is it the Iron Thorns deck? The future Pokemon this card is attached to has no retreat cost, and the attack it uses do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Dual links. Okay, we'll check it out. Yeah, so that World Champion deck that I had, I think it's Iron Thorns, it had one of these tools in it. Norman. Draw 2 cards. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, draw 2 more cards. Hey, that's kind of cool. So you just get to draw up to 4 cards. That's kind of handy. And there's no drawback to it, too. You don't have to, like, discard any cards or, there's no other conditions. You have no one to fight in TCG Pocket, sadly. Well, we'll fight sometime. At some point, we will battle. Ooh, knuckle stack. Ghost, do you have a reverse knuckle stack? Only because a few people stream it every day. Oh, gotcha. I do, but I love more slots than boys. Okay. Galvantula, very cool. Electro Bullet. This attack also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Not bad. And the last card is Xatu Hollow. Xatus are cool. I run a few of them in my Mewtwo EX deck, which I haven't played that deck in a while. I play it on TCG Live sometimes, but what's really cool is the Xatu's ability, and I'll read it here in just a sec. It has a really, really handy ability. It's a very useful draw engine. So the Xatu says, once during your turn, you may attach a basic psychic energy card from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon. If you attach energy to a Pokemon this way, you may draw 2 cards. So not only does it allow you to draw 2 cards, but it doesn't count as your 1 energy per turn attachment. So you could potentially attach 2 energy per turn with that. And if you have multiple Xatus, you can do multiple energies. But I use them in my Mewtwo EX deck because the Mewtwo EX, you discard... No, you do more damage based on how many psychic energy cards you have attached to all of your Pokemon in play. You wish you could play TCG in real life? You should. I would highly recommend getting into it if you can. It's a lot of fun. You have no money to buy cards. Okay, well, that makes sense. It can get a little pricey. What I would recommend is looking for they're called, like, the League Battle decks. In fact, let me show you one. This is the one that I got for Ghost. So these ones just came out. This is the Steven Rival Battle deck. I got the Marnie one, and these retail in price, if you can find them in store, for $15. So they're relatively cheap, but they're pretty decent decks too. Like these are considered level 2, so they're not super complicated to play. They're more like intermediate, and with small changes, you can actually upgrade them to make them very competitive decks right now in the game. But as far as not having anyone to play with, you should check it's on Pokemon.com. You can register for a Pokemon Play account, and it'll show you where they have local tournaments and games and stuff. Normally, it's like your local card shop or something may have events, or they may have nights where you can go there and they like teach people how to play. That's where you're going to find people to play with and learn the ins and outs of the game and get into it and make new friends. So I would recommend that if you can. So check with your, like, if you have a local game shop or a local card shop or something like that, that may be where they do that kind of stuff. All right, so this is the Shining Fates pack. I really like the Shining Fates pack because there's chances to get shiny Pokemon in them. Well, you'll learn the game. It's the same game as the TCG Live, so that's where you'll learn through that. And the cool thing about the TCG Live is that it comes with free decks, so you can practice with those decks. You can learn how to play them, and then try to build them in real life and play them with other people. So yeah, I mean, it's worth looking into, and it's a cool kind of like social thing too. Fanpea, Chinchou. What if I could work, but I can't work for a long time because of oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, we don't have to get into that. But yeah, I mean, in the meantime, there's always TCG Live, and that's definitely a fun free alternative. Charmander. I run these Charmanders in my Charizard deck. I have the Cosmofoil ones that I got as promos. Technical Machine Crisis Punch. Ooh, I've never seen this one before. You can use this attack only when your opponent has exactly one prize card remaining for 280 damage. That's not bad, but I think by that point, if you have lasted that long, you probably have your best hitters up and running, and they probably do more than 280 damage, especially because it's 3. Did you ever play a TCG Pocket tournament? They should. Yes, they do exist. I have never played in one. I think that would be hard because I don't have very competitive decks in TCG Pocket. So I don't know how well I would do. But that would be interesting. You probably have to like go to a site and then sign up for it, and then they probably just give you the room code. And then you just match up with somebody like that or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Nimonda's back. So there's a I think that on the website it's called Limitless TCG. I think they do some tournaments through that site. I don't know if that's everywhere, available everywhere, but Limitless TCG I think is one of the ones that does it. Ooh, we got a Whimsicott. Reverse Hollow. Evolves from a Cottony. And the Varoom Reverse Hollow. So we got the regular one, and then we got the Reverse Hollow Varoom. And the last card of the night is a Revaroom. So we got the Varoom, the Varoom Reverse Hollow, and the Revaroom all in the same pack. But yeah, Hannah, I think, I mean, even if you just like Google Pokemon TCG Pocket tournaments, there's probably some site that runs them. But I think Limitless is the one that I have heard of. All right. Well, since we have a little bit of time left, let's do one more pack. I'm going to pull this one from the Journey Togethers. Journeys is togethers. Journeysing togethering. We're going to do this one. Journey Together, last pack of the night. Last pack magic. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, guys. Thank you for sending the vibes, the good vibes. Sorry, I just missed that there was something in Discord. Oh my gosh! Did you just pull that, Ghost? You got the gold Garchomp. Holy shit! Let's go! Ooh, that's cool. So it's the... Is it textured or is it regular? What is... Can we get a price check on the Cynthia's Garchomp EX 215? So I think you would call this just a double rare, right? Because it's two stars and then... But it's secret because the number is above the norm. I don't know how the rarities work. That's cool. I think this is the universe telling you that you may need to make a Garchomp deck. If you've got 2 of them. $11. Hey, that's not bad. Ooh, we got a Charcadet in the chat, gang. Ghost, get him. Let me see. Okay, I gotta change my Pokeball here. Poke Catch. Great Ball. Do you have to put a space or no space between the two words of the ball? Or is it just one word? Pokey, catch, great ball. I did both just in case. We'll see which one it does. Okay, it deducted a great ball, so I think one of those worked. I should have typed it and then refreshed the thing to check, but okay, last pack of the night. Here we go. Journey together. We've got energy. Squovat. Look at him. Chomping on some nuts. Ooh, Ghost, you and I caught the Charcadet. he's gonna be your primary Pokemon now. Oh boy. We can't escape him. We always end up with him. He's the glitter of the Pokemon world. He just gets it. You get him all the time, and you can never get rid of him. Endless Mega Mans. Watch, like the Armoroge is like super dope in the game. Cincino. Oh, it's the same art as the one in the TCG Pocket. Maractus. If this Pokemon is in the active, if the Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Hey, that's kind of handy to use as a wall if you want to just like buy some time. Put them up there in the front just to get knocked out. Toadscruel. Ooh, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your active Pokemon's retreat cost is 2 colorless less. That's actually pretty handy. Hops's Rookidee. Oh, look at that. I haven't seen this Rookidee before. Popping out a little early to hunt some ghosts with some Brits. Talk to you soon. Okay, go do that. Go do that. This will be the last pack, so I'm going to be shutting down the stream here in a second anyway. Oh, shit. We just got a... Guys, we've got something here. We got the Lycanroc. Illustrated rare. Look at that. Let's go.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may attach up to 2 spiky energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Congrats on your very good girl. So pretty. And the Meowscarada. She protect her baby. Aww. She's just a good girl. $3.60. Hell yeah, let's go. Well, I'm gonna put it in a sleeve anyway, just because it's cool. And I'll put it in the top loader as well. So, y'all, we got some pretty cool cards tonight. I am happy with this. And we caught some Pokemon in the chat too. Yeah, I think maybe that'll be a thing, like at the end of the month. After we've been doing the community game for a while, for a month, we'll do like a little tournament on stream or something where I won't play any TCG Pocket or anything else. We will just play battling each other using the community game in the chat. And that's how we'll... I don't know, arrange the tournament or something. So, like, I guess I'll make a tournament bracket and then, like, I guess make special room codes, and we'll see who wins like that. All right, so let's do a quick recap and call it a night, and we'll raid out of here. What do you say, gang? So we've got Varoom reverse. We've got the Meowscarada. We've got the Hops's Rookie D reverse. We have the Whimsicott reverse. Knacklestack reverse. Finizen reverse. Landorus. Reveroom. Zatu. Galvantula reverse. Scovillian. Grubbin. Tornadus. Gorbis. And Thunderous. And then the big hits of the night were the Cleffa and the Lycanroc illustrated rares. Look at those. Got some pretty stuff tonight. Oh yeah, I also got an Abra. Forgot about the Abra. Very good cards. All right, y'all. Well, I had a heck of a lot of fun. I hope you all did too. Bad Taste, let me know when you're free for some gaming. Let's play some games, man. We haven't played some games in a while. Are you watching The Last Drive-In tomorrow? Remember, there's an episode. Maybe this weekend a bit. Heck yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's the last drive-in. So it's first Friday, so it's definitely one. I have plans, unfortunately, tomorrow. Oh, dang, okay. Yeah, usually what I've been doing is I've been, like, watching Last Drive-In on, like, second screening it, so I can, like, play games and stuff. Because sometimes, if the movie's kind of boring, I'm just kind of, like, zoning out a little bit. But I love seeing the bumpers in between, like all the Joe Bob moments. But when they don't have the others, when they don't have an interesting movie, it's hard to kind of stay up for. All right, let's send this raid over. Ooh, Surly Indeed is on. We're going to go raid Surly. Because he always raids a... Oh, never mind. He just disconnected, didn't he? Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. All right, y'all, let's go raid Surly Indeed. I hope you had a great night. Catch me again on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, for some more Spectre Vision. We will see you then. Until next time, so long, fuckers. Have a good night. Stay tuned for the raid.
I hope well. What were you playing? Oh no!